This is Rimon Mahmud from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Today is March 17, Tuesday, 2020. As of today, world and Canada is passing through an exceptional time, facing COVID-19 or what we know as coronavirus. Exceptional time requires exceptional responses, and that is exactly what governments and authorities around the world are doing. There are lots of informations in and around. I decided to use my channel to provide a brief recap of what's happening in Canada and what we can do or should do to help the government and all of us to do the right thing. So let's get a recap of what is the state of Canada as of now. As of today, Ontario has 185 confirmed cases, British Columbia 103, 4 deaths included and 5 recovered. Alberta has 75 confirmed, Quebec has 50 confirmed. In Saskatchewan, there are 5 presumptive cases and 2 confirmed cases. In New Brunswick, 5 presumptive and 2 confirmed. Nova Scotia has 4 presumptive cases and 1 confirmed. Prince Edward Island has 1 confirmed. Newfoundland and Labrador has 1 presumptive cases. Now, some of the actions that government has taken. As of this morning, government has closed the border to all non-Canadians and also those that are not permanent residents. Border agency has set up or is setting up special screening process around different airports. As of today, only 4 airports are open to international travel. Those are Toronto, Montreal, Calgary, and Vancouver. It is to be noted, US citizens are still allowed to cross the border. Federal government, as of this morning, announced financial help for all those Canadians or permanent residents returning home. The emergency loan program will offer $5,000, up to $5,000. There will be tax changes coming, and one of the reasons is the tax season is continuing right now, and we are supposed to submit our tax within certain date. Government will provide an update by the end of the week, and I will definitely talk about that. Different airways or transportation systems, they have suspended most of their operation. As of this morning, WestJet cancelled all the flights. In Ontario, no more than 50 people, and around Canada in general, no more than 50 people are encouraged to be in a gathering. Public library, cinema, bar, restaurant, these are all closed or asked to be closed. However, takeout service is available. School, college, and office, they are closed. For those that are working in office, different actions are being taken by different organizations, and one of those is to encourage people to work from home. Government said, Ontario government, Premier Doug Ford this morning said, sick leave requirement for people will be waived. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has said as of this morning that Parliament will be recalled to pass the laws around to face the situation and for approving the financial support that government is contemplating as of now. We'll get to know about it as it reveals. Now, what we can do during this time to help the government. Now, a few things. I will go through 8 points that are available in Toronto Star. First of all, limit the number of visitors. Don't allow visitors as much as possible. Wear mask and gloves. I know about the mask, there are lots of confusion. Some says wear mask, some says do not wear. Toronto Star says wear mask and gloves when you have contact with the infected person. Number 3, dispose of gloves and mask after use. Number 4, be careful when touching waste. This is important. The waste management, so be careful not to touch. Use tissues with your hands and wash your hands thoroughly afterwards. Number 5, clean. Items such as toilets, sink, tap handles, doorknobs beside others. Those are exposed to touch. Avoid sharing household items. Do not share dishes, drinking glasses, cups, eating utensils, towels, etc. Wash your hand very often. This is extremely important. Wash with soap and water after each contact with the infected person. Wash laundry thoroughly. There is no need to separate the laundry, but you should wear gloves when handling. Wash hands thoroughly after doing the laundry. Few things. Stay home. Maintain social distancing. What does it mean? It means maintain minimum level of distance between you and the other person beside you. Don't shake hand. If you are sneezing, sneeze into your elbow. And by chance, if you are in touch or come into contact with someone who is already infected, then you should self-isolate for at least 14 days. At the same time, if you're returning from outside Canada, you should self-isolate for 14 days. Those are pretty much about what we can or we should do. It is important to note, coronavirus is not something from which fatalities are huge. In fact, the fatality rate so far observed from this virus is very low, less than possibly around, some reported 3%, some reported 10%, but it is quite less, which means there's significant possibility that any of us getting affected will recover. Now, how you can help? This is the last segment and very important. You can help. First of all, you can volunteer. You can connect with different social organizations that have launched initiatives, join them, and be ready to help. Volunteering and helping each other is a Canadian virtue that we all cherish. Go, if somebody needs help, give a call. Just simple. You can help doing grocery. You can help cleaning things and be ready to be called upon. No panic. Avoid panic buying. Canada, I know that each one of us, we had been asked to store items for a few days. It's okay, but don't panic. Those who are selling, possibly it will be good not to price up at this point in time. So that's all from now. If there is any other information or whatever comes, I will come back to you. For now, thank you so much for being with me. Let us fight this together, help each other, and encourage. Together we will win. Thank you. Once again, signing off, Rimon Mahmud from Toronto, Canada.